So we are at the Gettysburg National Military Park Museum and Visitor Center. So we are at the Gettysburg National Military Park Museum and Visitor Center. It's actually a really pretty building, and it houses a very informative museum. It's about 22,000 square feet of exhibits in here. You can also catch one of the shuttle buses from here. It's a nice little area that will take you over to the Eisenhower farm, which I highly recommend. That is not a free exhibit. However, it is well worth the trip and the money. Very historic and informative, and a beautiful part of our history. And this is closer to the front of the building where you enter. There's a little area over here with the statue of Lincoln. A lot of people have their picture made here. It's a good little picture spot. As you can see, it's a pretty big space. The visitor center here has a lot of parking lots that accommodate RVs, handicap accessibility, etc. And there are also a lot of overflow parking lots surrounded, and they have also done a good job of accommodating from the overflow parking lots where you can take nice wide paths, like sidewalk paths, that will lead you over to the visitor center from various areas and various parking lots in the area. And as you can see, there's like picnic tables here as well. So it's a nice area. They've done a good job here of making it accommodating and easy to get around. We are at the Gettysburg National Cemetery. Parking lot across the street. You can easily walk up here. This is a beautiful area. And here's a marquee that talks about the cemetery. And this is the final resting place for more than 3,500 Union soldiers that fought in the Battle of Gettysburg. It's a pretty area, very peaceful. You can see you stretch around. Yeah, I would highly recommend that you come out and visit this. It's a beautiful, peaceful area. Beautiful trees and a nice walk. And they've done a great job with this. It's beautiful. We are at Spangler Spring, the battlefield in Gettysburg, PA. And the spring is near Culp's Hill. From what I understand, it was occupied by both sides at one point in time throughout the battle. It's a natural spring area where they could resupply with water, fresh water. It's a really pretty area, as you can see. From the Spangler Springs parking lot, you can go uphill here to visit some of the statues and memorials that are up further up the road. So we drove up from the Spangler Spring area up to the Culp's Hill area, and we are at the fire tower, as you can see. It's a pretty impressive area. So a beautiful place if you want to start your trip at the Spangler Spring area. Really pretty area. This is the Eternal Light Peace Memorial. It was dedicated by President Franklin Roosevelt for the 75th anniversary of the battle. And if you can see on top, there is an eternal flame, and it is lit. It's hard to see today because it's rather windy, so it's kind of flickering all over the place, but it is lit. And this is the area of Pickett's Charge. This is where over 21,000 soldiers engaged, and there were over 7,500 casualties. July 3rd of 1863. We are at the site of the Sachs Bridge. This was built in 1852, and both the Union and Confederate troops used this crossing during the battle. It's located off Pumping Station Road. I think at one time during a storm or something it was knocked off. It was rebuilt back on the foundation here. This is a little round top. Looking from the bottom up. And to the right, it's a big round top. We are entering Devil's Den area. Again, this little round top up there, that was one of the more decisive battles out here. And across down below is Devil's Den. And there are marquees here that discuss what happened at these sites. This is one of the most popular sites out on the battlefield. Fun to walk around and explore inside the caves and rocks around here. And to walk around in the woods and up to Big Round Top. So this is a really nice area. Approaching the Pennsylvania Monument, which is it is the largest state monument in the battlefield. Commemorates the 34,530 Pennsylvania soldiers who fought here. Pennsylvania Monument is currently under renovation. Otherwise, you can walk up to the top and you have a nice scenic view up there. And as you can see, there are many places to eat and places to stay if you want to stay overnight in Gettysburg. We are here visiting in the winter, so it's not quite as busy. So you may want to call ahead of time if you're coming during tourist season. If you're planning on staying overnight for tourist accommodations.